We are born unique and special in a sea of billions of people, but there are certain people out there that are more unique and different from the general population. Here are 10 things only a small percentage of people are born with. Before we start, show us some love by hitting that subscribe button. Extra nipple. About 10% of the human population is believed to have an extra nipple, also known as a supernumerary nipple. We humans are traditionally born with 2 nipples, but somewhere in development, an extra nipple is formed in the womb and remains there. The extra nipple doesn't even have to be on the chest and can be found on other parts of the body. There is a possibility that more people might have an extra nipple or two, but they're mistaken for moles or skin tags. Vestigial tail. It may be uncomfortable to think about, but all mammals have a tail at some point, including humans. Granted, the tailbone is merely a remnant of the tail we once had, and we typically don't see this trait coming out anymore. We actually have a tail while in the womb, but it eventually goes away. But since 1884, about 23 babies were reported to have been born with a vestigial tail. That's very rare, and in most of the cases, the tail was removed with no damage to the spinal cord, and the person was able to live a normal life. Lack of sleep. Most people need their 8 hours of sleep per night. Get less than that and your body suffers by slowing down your metabolism, and you generally lack energy throughout your waking day before plummeting into bed. However, about 1 in 100 people think they don't need much sleep. But at the end of the day, only about 1 to 3% of people can actually get by with no sleep. They tend to have a lot of energy and are thin thanks to a higher metabolism. These superhumans of sleep possess a unique trait that gives them the ability to only sleep a few hours per night and stay energetic for the rest of their time awake. Duplex kidneys. About 1% of the world's population has an extra kidney, also known as a duplex kidney. If that extra kidney is complete, that is even more rare, as it only happens in 1 in a million people who have the condition. Most of the time, the duplex kidney is harmless and is normally not discovered until the person has to have an invasive medical procedure done. The condition is caused by a glitch in the first trimester of pregnancy due to developing kidneys splitting into 2. Ear wiggling. Having the ability to wiggle your ears can be something that a person is born with or something that they teach themselves. Regardless of the possibilities of possessing this trait, only about 10 to 20% of the population can actually do it. It takes training your muscles and daily practice in order to master the ability, or the person is lucky and was born with the skill. The same goes for moving your eyebrows and nose up and down. The muscles are all connected to each other. Red hair. Before you call shenanigans on this, did you know that only 2% of the world's population has natural red hair? That's about 140 million people, and 13% of the people in Scotland have red hair, while Ireland's population of redheads is at 10%. Having red hair is a mutation of the MC1R gene and can occur in any ethnicity. The redhead gene is recessive and has to be present in both the mother and the father in order for it to appear. Many carry the redhead gene but don't know they have it unless there's another redhead in the family. Vampire disorder. While we might think that vampire traits are only for fantasy books and novels, there is a rare condition known as vampire disorder that exists. People who suffer from this condition are sensitive to light. Their urine might have a purplish-red color, and they get acute sicknesses more often, like nausea, vomiting, and loose stools. Also known as porphyria, sufferers also have red teeth and mouth sometimes, causing outsiders to believe they consume blood. Green eyes. Eye color is one of the most prominent traits when it comes to our characteristics. While some people may think they have green eyes, they most likely have hazel eyes. Green is the rarest eye color in the world, with only 2% of the population possessing a true green eye color. Green eyes have a tint of gold in the middle, which mixes with the blue pigmentation, resulting in the green. AB negative blood. About 0.6% of the population has AB negative blood, making it the rarest blood type as well as a universal plasma donor. When it comes to giving blood, only AB negative can donate to AB positive and AB negative blood type, and AB negative can receive AB negative, B negative, A negative, and O negative. If you try giving AB negative any other blood group, it could cause severe immune attacks. If you have AB negative blood, you're probably the local blood bank's best friend. Ear holes. All over the world, there is a small percentage of people who were born with very tiny holes above their ears. This is because the person was born with a preauricular sinus. Reports of these mysterious holes date back to 1864, and it is believed that they are caused by an evolutionary trait. About 1% of the UK population has these holes, while the percentage is much lower in the United States and other countries. The downside of these holes is that they can get infected easily because it's like being born with a piercing. Do you know anyone with any of these traits? We hope you found this video informative. Be sure to leave us a comment down below and don't forget to please hit that thumbs up button. Thanks for watching.